is the end of the trilogy, as you say. It's our last chance to show everything we've learned with Batman. So we wanted to create the whole of Gotham and let you explore it, go anywhere you want to go in the whole city. It's full of supervillains, it's full of thugs and criminals that have taken over the whole city, and basically it's down to you to claim your city back.
Wow. Now, we know, obviously, there's a rogues gallery of villains in this game. You've got the Batmobile, so much in this world, and when I look at it, it just feels like, you did open world with City, but it feels like this one, there's so much more density to the experiences, and we all know with open world games, like, that's what makes GTA so great, is there's just so much in there.
Yeah.
So tell us, all these different parts of the city, what are some of your favorite sort of things you can do as side missions or just explore?
Well, that's the thing that we really focused on, was filling the city full of great content. What does it feel like to be Batman in Gotham City, full of all of these supervillains ripping the city to pieces? So really bringing that whole experience to life. We have Penguin, Riddler, Two-Face, a whole load of people that we've not even talked about. We're so close to release that we want to try and keep secret, so everyone gets.
You guys have done a good job at that, I think. You've teased a little bit of it, but there's so much more, I'm sure, there.
Yeah, the main story itself we've barely told anything about, which is very deliberate because we don't want to ruin that surprise for everyone. So, that's something that's been a kind of really big focus for us, is story. It's giving Batman that context and that reason to go out and save Gotham. So there's so much to do. That's kind of the thing that it's hard to get across until you play it, to just see how much life there is in the city. It's unlike anything we've done before. And we've not tried to make a huge, expansive open world game as to make something that's really beautifully, richly detailed and has that heart and soul in every ounce and pore.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that I've noticed over the years with this game, especially, is when you announce the Batmobile, it's a really key part of the gameplay as well, and that's something where you can summon it at any point in the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted it to, wanted it to feel like an extension of Batman himself. It's a new gadget for Batman to play with, rather than being a separate car that's a completely distinct thing. It's something that's completely integrated into every element of what it means.
Speaking of, look at that. It's like, this is a live demo. I mentioned Batmobile. There it is.
Yeah, here it is. So if you look at the, the beautiful, rich attention to detail on the car, and the, we spent ages designing the car. We went through quite a few designs because we wanted something that when you looked at it, you immediately thought, yep, that's the Batmobile. It can't be any other car, but it also brings a load of new, fresh gameplay possibilities and experiences as well. So it was something that really excited us, and it's hard to sort of express how integrated it is into all the gameplay, rather than being something separate. You've got to think of it as Batman's 12th gadget. It's his new big gadget. So
that's what I love, is those moments where you're able to sort of use it to hoist something up. Or
here's a good example actually. So here we've got Batman. He's breaking into one of Penguin's weapon caches. He can't get past because he's got these two sentry guns blocking him. So he remote controls the Batmobile to take out the sentry guns, and that enables him to kind of get past those and go in.
I got to play this a few weeks ago.
So this is a great way of showing the kind of Batman and Batmobile relationship. You see the Penguin weapon cache. Penguin has these caches stored around the city, and he's supplying the weapons to all of the different supervillains. He's basically smuggled them into the city. So if you want to cut that off, you need to track these caches down. Here, Batman's opening up access through the roof.
It's amazing. Now, you mentioned, you guys have been quiet about story. We obviously know Arkham Knight is sort of part of this story, and it's like you guys have said a little bit, but not a lot about that character. Is that, and then there's Scarecrow. So, how does this all piece together? And you probably want to keep it a little mysterious, but you got Scarecrow there. He's a big part of it. I love, the psychological stuff with Scarecrow in the first game was, some of my favorite levels of Last Generation. What you guys did was sort of the mind messing, so to speak. So how much of that will there be? How's that tie into Arkham Knight? How's that all fit together?
So basically, Scarecrow represents the psychological threat to Batman, and that's a really big part of who Batman is, and something that's been in the DNA of all the comics and everything, for Batman over the years. So Scarecrow really attacks Batman, and it's from his psychological core. The Arkham Knight is kind of more the brute force. His army has occupied the whole of Gotham. And so the two of those working together are what provides this really kind of lethal threat to Batman. And they want to destroy him. They want to destroy everything he stands for.
So they're in cahoots.
They're totally in cahoots, working together. And that's what really kind of makes this different to any challenge that he's had before, is that all of the supervillains are working together. And here you can actually see Batman's right in there inside the weapons cache. The dual play combat, actually controlling Nightwing here. And you can do the dual team takedown. So one button press, boom.
Lots of cool. I remember playing this year, the cool environmental stuff, and you can pull, push them against things, and the weapons, and then the pipes and all that stuff. And everyone loves that free flow combat, but you guys
Yeah.
continue with each game to sort of add more dimensions to it, but still make it very playable. Yeah, this game looks absolutely insane, Sefton. Well, thanks for swinging by to give us a sneak peek. I'm sure you're going to mess with our mind in some way when we start playing this.
There'll be a
right?
little bit of messing. Yeah, I can guarantee.
Well,
that.
this is,
There's lots
I mean,
of surprises. There's lots
I
of
know, and
surprises.
I can't believe you guys are you're done now, right?
I know, it's crazy, and it's a kind of sad moment because like this is
this is your final Batman
final
Arkham demo here,
baby. Yeah. So it's it's honestly it's quite sad, but it's
all right.
We're
man.
really proud of.
Well, I think I can't wait to play it. I'm looking forward to it next week.
M for mature.
Where's Scarecrow?
Go to hell!
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Okay! He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear that's all I know!
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
The other one! Ah!
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
How long do we keep her in there? Until we get the order to gas her.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We can give her a dose now. Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea.
Look who it is. I can't say I'm surprised. I've seen trees with faster reflexes. Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan. Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. You try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
Nothing like a little natural immunity. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. Nature always wins. Will he ever learn?
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask.
Master Bruce, there are militia attacks all over the city.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
Oracle, I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Pre-order the PS4 bundle.
PlayStation.
Gotham need you.
You will bring death to all who follow you.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning. I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Pre-order the PS4 bundle.